And welcome to North of the Broad. With me now is Nancy Ritter, an author, Beaufort resident for 5 years, but we're very excited to learn more about her book. She's written several other novels that have been in the drawer, but this one is the first one that's being published and is called Slack-Tide. So welcome, Nancy. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Robin. I'm delighted to be here.
And we're here at the Pat Conroy Literary Center because of, well, I guess, of course, your book that we'll talk about in a moment, but your relationship with Jonathan, who was executive director, has kind of been your mentor, and he's inspired you to write this book, right?
He encouraged me and offered tremendous support, So when I was writing this book, there were very few people in Beaufort who knew I was working on a novel. That's just sort of the way I work. Yeah. Jonathan was one of them. So it was almost like having a therapist, He counseled me, he encouraged me,
So this particular book, how long did it take? It's called Slack-Tide. We'll find out a little bit about the plot in a moment, but when did you start working on it?
About a year after I moved here. So the book took about 4 years to write, little more. Yeah.
And you've always been in kind of the writing field. You majored in English, you said.
I have written all of my life. But I've written when I was at the Justice Department, when I was a reporter, that was all nonfiction. Right. So that means I was given the plot, I was given the people to interview.
Yes.
And fiction's different. It's a different
did you
animal.
enjoy writing this book? Her eyebrows are going up and down. Is that a yes or is that a...
Yes. I think that, I don't know, equal parts emotional angst, self-doubt. But when you hit on something, when you hit on a great scene or an idea for a character or even a phrase or a word, then it feels fabulous.
So tell the viewers a little bit about the plot.
So Slack-Tide is about a woman of a certain age who is recovering from some emotional issues. Her mother dies, she loses her job, and she moves to Beaufort not knowing anyone. Okay. And on her first day in Beaufort, her beloved dog goes missing. So the book takes place over a very short period of time, like a week and a half, and it's her search for the dog and all the interesting
people she meets.
Beaufortonians, yes.
So why Beaufort? You said you've only been here 5 years, and you could have set it anywhere, but was there something intriguing about this area that I've got to set it in Beaufort?
Yeah. I thought about other places. I am so enamored of the Low Country. I mean, this place just on every level blows me away. So it was almost a personal challenge, as somebody who had just moved here.
Learning all of the...
Yeah. Could I genuinely place a book here and have it be believable? Right. So I just start.
And so now that it's going to be debuting, it's been published, March is going to be probably in Charleston, and here at the Pat Conroy Literary Center, you're going to have your the book signing and the debut of the book. How are you feeling? Are you feeling like you birthed the baby or what?
Well, I'm in therapy, which is helping. Just kind of a recent decision to do that because I was feeling nervous, but not classic nervousness of what will people think. It was, I don't know.
Did it take you a while to get a publisher? I mean, was that tough?
Jonathan was
very
really
helpful
in that. No, it surprisingly didn't. I had a couple publishers who were interested. I was really lucky. I know.
Are you going to work on another one, or are you already?
I have ideas, yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you
I can't wait to read it. It sounds fascinating.
Thank you, Robin.
Very good. Nancy Ritter with her new book, Slack-Tide. And you'll see it, I guess, everywhere starting in the middle of March, basically.
Absolutely. Amazon and Barnes & Noble and the local bookstores here. Yeah.
I know it'll do really well.
Thank you,
Nancy.
Appreciate
and we'll be right back with more North of the Broad. Don't go away, everyone.